Rama himself inquires about the glory of Shiva Namam. We are going to see that. It's present in the Padma Purana, Patala Kanda, chapter 111. Shri Rama Uvacha Mahesha Nama Mahatnyam Puja Mahatnyamevacha Namaskarasya Mahatnyam Drishti Mahatnyamevacha Jaladanasya Mahatnyam Dupadanasya Sattama Deepagandhadidanasya Mahatnyam Vadame Guru. Tell me Rama asks, tell me the importance of Maheshwara Nama and tell me the importance of worshipping Maheshwara, saluting Maheshwara, and tell me the greatness of having the sight, having the vision of Maheshwara, and importance of offering incense, dupam, deepam, importance of offering incense lamp to Mahadeva. Rama inquires about the glories of Shiva Namam and the worship of Shiva. A story is recited where a person is there and he has been involved in a lot of sinful activities in his entire life. In his entire life he was involved in doing sinful activities. And then at one point in time in his life, he said the word Prahara. Prahara means strike. Strike him. Hit him. That's what Prahara means. Prahara. Prahara means hit or strike. So he said that word Prahara. And then when the time came, the Yamadutas came to take him, came to take his soul, and then they tried to take him to Yamaloka, and Yama also came there. But the Shivadutas came there and then they did not allow the Yamadutas to touch the body of that person. And the Yamadutas were confused. What are you doing? This person has done sins all his life. And then the Shivadutas fight with the Yamadutas and then they take them, all of them go to Mahadeva. And Mahadeva is beautifully described along with Parvati Mata sitting in the left lap and served by the crores and crores of Shiva Ganas and crores of Brahmas and Vishnus are there serving him. And then Veerabhadra is also there, Nandi is also there, Mahakala is there, all the Shiva Ganas are there. And there Veerabhadra comes to know about, Veerabhadra is a Shiva Gana, and then he comes to know about the thing, he comes to know about this matter, he comes to know about the situation, and then he explains the Yamadutas. Lord Shiva says to the Yamadutas, whatever you have said is true, O Yama and Yamadutas, but this person, he has recited my name. And everyone was confused. Okay, when did he recite your name? So and then Mahadeva says, Mamaiva lokam pradadami satyam hyanena nama prahareti bhashitam prashabdamatram twadikam hareti padapradam vai padamirayanti aradam. So he says, there was a situation in his life where he recited Prahara, hit, strike. Because Prahara means strike or hit. But the word Prahara, Prashabda Matram, if you split it, Prahara. So the word Hara comes, we just now saw, Charam Pradhanam Amritaksharam Haraha. Mahadeva is alone, that immortal reality. So, Prahara, in that Prahara, the word Hara comes, which is my name. So, since he has recited knowingly, unknowingly, because his intention was not to recite my name, unknowingly, he has said Prahara, though the meaning of the name, though the meaning of Prahara means to hit, the word contains my name Hara. So, since he has recited that Hara, he is fit to come back to me and not to meet the Yamadutas. How wonderful Mahadeva is and how merciful our dear Lord Shiva is. We can see from this chapter. And then Mahadeva goes on to say, Aradam mumstavam japato namasva madiya vakyam cha yamam vadasva natim yatim kirtim upasti mashrita dasyam cha kainkaryamata shrutim vadaha panchaksharetim shatarudriyoktim shivasya kurvanti nate vicharyaha. The one who recites, the one who serves me, the one who offers salutations to me, the one who restrains his senses and meditates on me and Parashakti, the one who recites the Panchakshara mantra, which is the Taraka mantram, Namah Shivaya, the one who recites the Shatarudriyam, the one who recites the Puranas in front of me, the one who recites the sacred ash, the one who applies the sacred ash all over his body and on his forehead, the one who wears the Rudraksha Mala, he will come back to me. He will never meet the Yamadutas. He will transcend Brahma, Vishnu and Indra, and he will eternally come back to me. There is no doubt about this. Lord Shiva says this. And then the chapter completes, and then the Yamadutas go back, and then they repent whatever they have done. They glorify Lord Shiva, and they glorify the person who got moksha, and then they leave. And the chapter ends by saying, Ya idam shrunuyan nityam punyakyanam anuttamam vimuktaha sarvapapebhyo yati shankara sannidim. He who listens to this every day is freed from all sins and goes near Mahadeva. Shankara Sannidim. Shankara Sanidhyam, Shiva Sanidhyam is attained. The one who listens to this account every day. Mahadeva says.